for my birthday photo shoot. Probably saw me in the last clip. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Or the last part, I should say. But my boyfriend said that I should be ready by 6:45, so that's what I'm aiming for. Doing my makeup. Just make sure I have my prop, and then finish putting the jewelry in my hair. So you see these ones, these are the gold ones. I also have originally I wanted gold and silver throughout, but they didn't have time to do that when doing my hair. I'll detail that in like the description and stuff, but yeah, we're gonna be doing makeup together. I don't usually like to use cotton pads. I like to put something more eco-friendly, but for the most part of my routine, this is like the only part that's like not reusable or whatever that I have, I guess. Oh man. I am gonna quickly dermaplane my face just a little bit. Maybe on the mustache area. Just because I want a really smooth application for my makeup. Or like in my boyfriend in the background on 2K. Okay. Yeah, so I finished that. I kind of just did like right here and then mustache area. As I said, smoother application for makeup. And just going over with some micellar water to make sure I get any excess dirt. And I just use like regular micellar water. I use aluminum. I use a lot of their other stuff. Making sure there's literally no hair on my lips. And then always gotta make sure I start off doing chapstick because my lips will be dry by the end. Okay, so first things first. Make sure we have thing in there, and then I can't really see my brushes before I bring them out. So yeah, I'm basically gonna be going in with just my mouse palette for the most part, and do like a flirty smoky eye. This is like my typical. I use this palette. Sometimes I use the pinks palette, but not as much. This is more of my daily palette, and I put this in like the smoky vibe. And that's like kind of like my typical like Valentine's Day like look, or like a flirty / cute look that I go for. So I'm going in with like my regular. This is like my regular blush shade right here. And I'm just gonna go all over the eye with this. And then I think I'm gonna do like kind of a higher contrast, I think I'm going to go in with the concealer just a little bit in like the inner corner to do the like the glitter shade that's inside. But yeah, you can see that. But yeah, I like to use like rule of three, like pretty monochrome looks and then like a pop of color. I really wanted to do like a maroon in my waterline, but times change when the original dress I wanted to wear for my dinner, or the original looks I wanted to do. I'm just doing one look now, and I'm saving the other look to do at another time. But yeah, so that's how I do. This is the Morphe M441 brush that I'm using to just diffuse my like transition shade across all the area that I want color to go, essentially. And then I'm going in with my Morphe M433, and I'm gonna go in with this top shade here. It's darker, like a darker plum, but this is more of the warm tone, and this is more the cool tone. I'm wearing more like pinkies and like stuff, so I want more of like a warm tone to it. And I'm just putting this on my outer V. I'm gonna be doing a brown eyeliner as well. So I basically just do this, like my very outer corner, and then just diffuse. Almost in the same space that my eyeliner is gonna go, but not like just in that area, not just in that area. And that's kind of like how I want it, like deepened. The only reason I like to make this one as much darker is I usually go out with like a shimmer shade. So I'm gonna make sure that like that shimmer shade like really pops with the depth that I do add. So I'm sorry if I'm talking loud enough. I don't really, I'm not typically like super loud or anything. So I apologize if it sounds like I'm just mumbling though. And I'm going in with this one and doing my eyeshadow first because I'm doing branding under eye for my pictures and my birthday date today. So like, see how like deep and nice that looks? And I typically don't do anything like in my under eye, but I might do something this time. I may put on lashes, maybe. Like, I don't feel like it, to be honest. Yeah. And I wipe up my face, or clean my face off, but I didn't put like my skincare on, so that's on me. That's my bad. Earlier me told later me that I'll just do it ahead of time, so I won't have to do it later. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that now. So starting off, regular skincare. The Nice and My Brightening Toner from Good Molecules. Nice and spicy, bright and plain. Yep. I have a good hour and a half to get ready. The last thing I need to do is my hair, which is just adding in my covered in like I mentioned earlier. Next is the Hyaluronic Acid Serum by Good Molecules. Again, nothing. Ew. Nothing in the video is sponsored. Sorry, there was hair. But yeah, how are you guys doing? What have you been doing for your birthday? This is like the first time I'm doing a birthday photo shoot. I'm excited. I have stuff in mind of like what I want or how it's gonna go kind of thing, or how I want it to go. We'll see if that comes into fruition. My boyfriend's really good at like doing like surprises and stuff for my birthday or like Valentine's Day, so I trust him to have everything kind of basically like unlock. 2 pimps of my Stalmucin essence for hydration, especially under these lights. And I will be doing where I like basically bake my whole face, because with this hair and like how they apply oil to it, I'm more prone to like getting shiny a lot quicker. So I like to combat that. Like, it still looks good, like it might make it look fine. It's just to combat the shininess. And then the last thing I'm going in with is the Closer Frankly Serum, the pore reducing serum. Again, I did a previously like free gift video. Like, I got it as a free gift in exchange for making a video on it. It's not a paid partnership per se, but gifted partnership for sure. But this is not a gifted partnership in any of the videos moving forward, unless I tell you guys. But yeah, I really like it for doing makeup. Like, during the summer, I like tried it once and I was just like, yeah, this is gonna be a staple for me. Like, I don't use it for everyday like things. I don't feel like it's necessary for me, but specifically for those days where I feel like I'm gonna be sweating a lot, definitely helps those days with that makeup application too. skincare looks done. I look nice and shiny and bright. I'm gonna look at my eyes, see if I messed anything up. Hopefully, I did not. No, I am gonna click over this part. And this is just what was remaining. So I kind of like to do the eyeliner where it's just, it accentuates all the points. So like my eyes tend to point very sharp, my cheekbones more sharp, and then my jawline, I don't do anything too crazy, nothing too crazy, but yeah. I'll go ahead and get my transition baking powder. This is the Morphe one, right? Oh, that's Morphe's. What do I have to do? I can see the brush. Or I can see the brush. It's a I can't see anything because I don't have my glasses on, so. I will pull out literally all of these before I get to the concealer brush, it feels like. I might just use the puff for it, to be honest, because I'm not seeing it. Anyways. Going with 14 Juvia's Eye Magic Concealer and the MAC CFX Plus with SPF in the shade NC46. And this is the shade that I've been using year round for the most part. And then I just lighten it or soften it. Or darken it. Or warm it up, I should say. Based on the weather for the season. So in the summer, I mean, summer was kind of fine, to be honest. But yeah. That's why I'm doing my bags under my eyes. It's a little bright, but then as I said, I go and I warm it up. And I do have a raw light on, just to make sure that it looks like my stuff is even. Yeah, I also have this one, the 24 shade, super bright, but I don't need that. because I'm doing this as a branding moment, I am gonna like draw. So it's like that. Not an expert, just someone that likes to do makeup. That's it. I like to wet the puff part. And that's basically how I'm gonna go for. And then before it dries like crazy, I do go in with the same puff. And set it. And then I just use the whatever's remaining there. I like to do it this way because I have control over kind of like blending in the color from the foundation and the translucent powder with the concealer, so it's not like, for me, it's not too bright. At least to me, it's not too bright. Have done the to me part, you know. That's there. Gonna go in with the This one I'm just doing short. Like a short wing. Yeah, so then the eyeliner will be done. So look so far. I did say I wanted to do just a teensy weensy bit. Actually, don't even need it, to be honest with you. I don't need it. So then I'm going with my mauve palette, and I'm going with this beautiful color right here. This is the color that I feel like really makes me embody the forest fairy that I am. But it has like, I wouldn't say fallout is bad, but it's definitely very sparkly. And then I'm gonna do inner corner highlight. Probably do the Amina color from the Warriors palette. I'm laying down basically where I wanted to go with the Morphe M431 brush. And then I'm gonna go with my pinky to really have it shine. And I'm just barely blending it into the, like the deep part of my look. Same thing, other eye. Like to start in the middle-ish. So that's not like super packed towards my eye duct, because I do get teary-eyed fairly easy these days. So I like to make sure that if I'm wearing something that's gonna go inside my eye, like glitter, it's easier to avoid it being there in general. So like it gives a nice little like frosted look. But as I said, like I like to lay it with them 431 and then develop it more with the pinky finger. To be honest, in my opinion, you're not beating pinky finger allegations for the best like way to put on eye. Like a glitter eye, a shimmer. You're not beating the allegations, I'm sorry. Like, hello, you're not getting that. If I'm out of breath at any point, it's because it's low-key hot. I don't know what's so hot. This jersey is not like super warm, but you know, I have been wrong before, so. Hello. It's just so pretty. And then we're gonna go in with the blush. So, I told y'all how I like to use the orange. So when I use, usually like the orange and when I use my orange and pink together, this is the Every palette that I'm using, the color Dakar. When I use them together, they make a lovely like peach color. I love to use that. But I go in with like the orange first. Bring it basically up to like right here. And then I go in with the more like heavy-handed with my pink. So it's all cute, nice, and bendy right here. And then if I don't like how like intense it is at any point, foundation brush. And I usually just use this to blend the edges where the blush and the foundation and concealer are meeting. And it just kind of makes it, in my opinion, more seamless for the whole look. And then, so I want to do, where is it? Do I have it? That's like very bottom. So there's these really cute colors. So personally, I want to do like a full maroon look. But I have these colors, Bintu and Fifi. Fifi is like such a dream color. Like it is like the most like gorgeous maroon like shimmer. I'm putting it on my outer, towards my outer V. You're not gonna really see much of it right now. TBH. Because I put it in a very, very specific spot. But here's it. With my thing, that was the Morphe M152 brush. Going with the Morphe M158. Going in with that Bintu color and doing the under eye. And I'm just doing it towards like the back of the eye. And I like this because it adds like the cohesion from like the top color to the bottom. I think the last time I did this look, I did like a double wing. So like I have like a very mini wing on the bottom. I find that this color combo, the reason why I wear it mainly for Valentine's Day, like if I'm doing like a flirty look, like on a date, really, is because it brings out the brown in my eyes so much. But yeah, this is how I did my eyebrows. I literally just combed them up, curve the end, and then go straight across at the front. That's literally all I do. I don't like do my eyebrows just for I mentioned in the last clip. I literally cried last time it happened. So, I did say I was gonna put a meat in the inner corner. I'm so glad I did that. You thought I was gonna stop. I'm not. I'm not. So now a 38-minute long video. Or maybe actually, it's either Remy in the dead center or this one, which is the Amina. Remy's a little bit brighter, so I might use that one. Using the Morphe M431 brush that I used earlier. Just little dabs of it. Very center. And going out my inner corner. Again, helps brighten my eye color out. And that's probably gonna be the eye look. So that's done. I never blended this out. That's so crazy. And this is why I typically don't put anything on my chin because I legit be forgetting that my chin exists. Yep, indeed. That's what it is. I forget my chin exists. Then I'm going to do it with my I usually just do a little like goatee patch highlight because it accentuates my lips more. Next, we're going in with the majority of these need to just go back at this one. this palette, my typical brown. Maybe not. I might go with the other one. The other one's a little bit more subtle. It's in the Warriors palette. Yeah. It's Kano, whatever you want to call it. Use that as a warming up the face. Usually I just do my jawline, so it's like it's a better transition. This one I can like build it up a little bit more and like not be punished as much if it's too dark. Especially since I already put my foundation on. Do you notice a difference? Okay, I do. I think that's it for that one. Yeah, that was kind of out the Warrior palette by JVS. Cheek highlight, going in the same shade that we use for the front part of our eyes. This one is a thicker, like glitter, so I'm like more careful putting it on my cheek because of that. And that's how it looks right now. Before I start sweating up a storm, I like to go in with the Morphe M527 brush and my translucent powder, and I will literally dust this over my entire face. Very light dusting that I do, but a dusting nonetheless. Oh gosh. Then when my sweat breaks through, it basically melts it more. Now we can do our spray. Ooh. This is like so I use the Morphe, this is the Jumbo Continuous Setting Mist. This is the only one that I've tried that does not like break me out because the molecules are so fine. So if I do try another one, it has to be like a very fine, like continuous like mist like that. It cannot be like a squirt kind of vibe. Like it will literally break me out or clog my pores, I should say, instead of break me out. And that's just, as I said, the molecule's too big. So we can see what we're looking at. Yeah, everything looks good. I think I'll do like a little bit of gel, but that is the makeup done. We do not do lips yet, as I mentioned before in previous video, previous part. Do my full lip, immediately dries on my lips. So I don't do that. Instead, I just make sure I have chapstick on and I'm ready to do my lip. Basically in the car or right before we leave. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been my makeup look for the photo shoot. Can't wait for you guys to see the final products. And I thank you so much for watching. Tune in again if you enjoyed, and I will see you in the, I guess, next part, final part, or I guess it'll be the photo shoot part, or in whatever else that my girlfriend. But right. Bye.